for this motion to come up today. In pursuance of that, I move the motion for an urgent need to surmount all kinds of kidnapping, banditry, and related security challenges in Danko Wasagu and Yawuri local government area in Kebbi State. The Senate notes that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended provides that the security and welfare of people shall be the primary responsibility of government. Further note that considering the current rise in security challenges in Danko Wasagu and Sakaba local government areas of Kebbi State and indeed across the Federation, agencies need to intensify efforts to secure the lives and properties of the good people of this country. Aware that it is no longer news that bandits are moving in hundreds from village to village, house to house, in search of cattle to rustle and people to abduct. In some cases, the houses of foodstuff of the residents are entirely burned down, rendering them homeless and without food to survive. Besides, many of their victims have been maimed, while women, both old and young, are raped and dehumanized. Further aware that these bandits now conduct their criminal activities in daylight, two or more on a motorcycle and fully armed, shooting on their way and killing whoever is unfortunate to come their way. Worried that bandits have been reportedly laying siege around Erkuka, Morai, Dankade, Wadako, and recently in Bena, where 20 people were abducted, and Ayu, where most of the residents were forced to flee, all under Wasagu Chiefdom in Danko Wasagu local government area. The same challenges are going on at Sakaba, in Sakaba local government, and of course in Yawuri Emirate, which consists of Shanga, Ngaski, and Yawuri. Further worried that most recently, and in particular on the 19th of February 2022, the bandits in large numbers passed through Waje, Sabolahi, Zuntu, and Kangon Wasagu, where they killed many people and herds of cattle were rustled. This incident has increased the number of IDPs in Waje, Riba, Kanya, and Wasagu, all in Danko Wasagu local government, and creating a major humanitarian crisis, Mr. President. Observe that the bandits killed some traditional leaders and security agents in Dankade and Erkuka. Above Olbena to Bangi Federal Road linking Kebbi and Niger State has been shut down by the bandits, even though it is manned by security agents. Further observe that underlisted villages in Wasagu Chiefdom, Danko Wasagu local government, are under incessant attacks by bandits. These include Doka, Ganyale, More, Kare, Banku, Mutare, Bawanda, Tungan Danguda, Tungangala, Gimi, Zagumi, Kadanho, and Chukum, all under this area, sir. Regret that under Sakaba local government, the bandits have invaded and ransacked Dankolo, Makuku, Sakaba, Jambrini, and Kurming Kodo villages. In another ugly development on the 10th of February, the bandits also displaced the residents of Ungwangwade, Agali, and Mazarku. They killed many people and kidnapped many people. The residents in these areas are currently in IDP camps in Dirindaji town, headquarters of Sakaba local government. Further regret that the unfortunate incidents where school children at the Federal Government College Yawuri were kidnapped, and to date, more than 10 captives. The female among them were said to have been married to the bandits, and reportedly 3 are said to have been released to their parents after having been allegedly impregnated by their captives. Last week, the bandit attacked Tungan Radumai under Yawuri Emirate Council and killed and kidnapped so many people and set the entire village ablaze, where foodstuffs and other valuables were completely burned down. The stuff that if urgent step is not taken and a decisive action is not taken to curtail this security situation, the situation may further deteriorate into a very huge humanitarian crisis for the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and in particular, the government of Kebbi State, Niger, and neighboring Zamfara. Accordingly, the Senate resolves to call on the federal government and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria to deploy massively the military and other law enforcement agencies to conduct a rigorous operation that will bring an end to the banditry and cattle rustling in the affected area. 2, urge the Chief of Defense Staff to establish an operational base within the affected areas with a view to finding lasting solutions to the security challenges. 3, urge the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, to, as a matter of urgency, provide relief materials to the affected areas. 4, urge all relevant agencies, non-governmental organizations, private donors, and philanthropists to come to the aid of the affected victims in order to cushion the effect of this unfortunate incident. Mr. President, the last prayer that was inadvertently omitted is to urge the federal government to invoke the provision of Section 17(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to render special assistance to the affected communities. My colleagues, this is the motion, and I urge that you support the motion. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator